Hey friends, Shay here. Let's have a chat. So in today's video, we are going to be chatting about the fact that my reading is probably going to change quite a bit this year. And I want to talk to you a little bit about why. When it comes to my reading over the last couple of years, it's been kind of survival reading in a way. I've picked up a lot more romance than I have in the past and some things like that. And it's not that I'm saying all my romance is going to go away by any means. I still love a good romance, so you'll still see romances on this channel. But I am going to be branching out a bit more. I have a special project coming up, that secret project I'm talking about. There's not a single true romance in that entire video. And I'm reading 8 books for that video. So you're going to see different types of books on this channel going forward. So I just wanted to kind of give you a heads up and talk to you about why. Because one, for my job. So I am in charge of certain sections in my bookstore, and I can't just read romance and be able to properly work in my sections. So you will see a lot more literary fiction, you'll see a lot more translated fiction, and some things like that throughout this year, just because I am enjoying reading a little bit more of those. But also, you'll also see some more historical fiction, just because these are the kinds of things that I'm in charge of at my work. And 2, I want to be able to increase the amount of recommendations I can give to my people at work so that I can better serve the people that visit our store and all those kinds of things. This is probably me going a little bit above and beyond, but that's okay. I love to do that for people. Another thing you're going to see a lot more on this channel is light novels. I'm really finding a love for light novels. I'm going to do a whole separate video on that, so I'm not going to dwell on that here. But I've really fallen in love with light novels over the last couple of years, and the Dawn May that we're getting, all those kinds of things. So you're still going to see a lot of that, if not more so than last year. Another thing is I'm missing fantasy. I used to read a ton of fantasy. I used to almost only be a fantasy reader. So you're going to see a lot more fantasy come back to this channel. I've missed it. I want to get back into it. There's a couple of series that I really have been missing and want to get back to, like the Spellmonger series by Terry Mancour. And I would love to finally finish up Wheel of Time this year. I've only got the last 2 books. There's no excuse. I really would love to get them finished up this year. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a heads up that things are going to look a little different. Another thing you're going to see more of on this channel is nonfiction. I'm starting to find the type of nonfiction that I really enjoy. So you're going to see me talk a little more about that. And I want to caveat all of this with, I'm a woman in my late 30s. So obviously my reading is going to change and evolve. And it might not be the trending books at the time, or even the trending manga series at the time, because I'm not giving up my manga reading. I still love manga way too much for that. But the things that I love and I'm drawn towards might not be the newest and greatest. They might be some older titles that have been out for a while that just incredibly intrigue me. And I am also going to be reading a bit less overall this year. I mean, January is not a reflection of that. I've been working really hard on Tackle My TBR and on Read What You Own. So the first couple of months of the year, I'm going to be still reading a significant amount. But the amount of novels, especially that I read in a year, is significantly going to slow down because I want to start taking more notes so I can give you more thorough reviews and I'm not losing my thoughts in the moment when I'm sitting and recording and reading. I have a list of notes, so anything that I want to bring up, I can. This has been working really well for me in my members exclusive vlogs for One Piece and Yona. If you're a member, obviously you have access to those, but it's just something that I've really been enjoying. I'm enjoying expanding my reading. If anything, I'd love to get some more sci-fi in there this year if I can. Just because I've missed the broadness in which I used to read. I feel like I've really narrowed my focus over the last couple of years just to kind of emotionally try to get through things. So I didn't want y'all to be surprised that you're going to see different types of books now. I hope you guys are okay with that. Again, I'm still going to be reading manga. I'm still going to be reading a lot of the things that you guys love to see me read. But I am going to be adding a bit more to that. And I hope y'all will be really interested in a lot of the translated fiction that I'm going to talk about more and all those kinds of things. So I know this is a little bit of a rambly video, and it's not a super long video either, but I really wanted to just kind of give you guys a heads up, make sure you're aware, and make sure you know what's going on. So thanks again for watching this video. If you're here just because you love me, leave me your favorite book emoji, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
It's been raining for days now, been running like a child. Can't feel the cold, well I'm lost here with you, lost in the woods. Lost as I should.